Hi everyone, it's Gillian and welcome back to my channel and another granny square tutorial. Let's get started. For round one, we're going to start with a magic ring. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet. Into the ring, you're going to make 11 more double crochets for a total of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, and you're going to pull your ring close and you're going to join to the top of the chain 3 with a slip stitch. And you are going to fasten off here. At the end of round 1, you should have 12 double crochets. Round 2, we are going to be working in between the double crochet stitches, and you can use any space that you like. I'm going to join with a standing double crochet. I'm going to put a slip knot on my hook. You can also use a chain 3. I'm going to wrap my hook once. I'm going to find a spot, go in between the double crochet stitch, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to wrap my hook and pull through 2 loops, and wrap my hook and pull through 2. In that same space, I'm going to make another double crochet. And I'm going to repeat in between the next space. I'm going to make 2 double crochets. And repeat into the next space, 2 double crochets. You're going to repeat this sequence all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. At the end of the round, you're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of your first stitch, and you're going to fasten off here. And at the end of round 2, you should have 24 double crochets. 3, we're going to be working in between the clusters of 2 double crochets. And I'm going to join with a standing double crochet. You can always use a chain 3. I'm going to put a slip knot on my hook, and I'm going to wrap my hook once, and you can go into any space. Pull up a loop. We have 3 loops. We're going to pull through 2 loops, and then we're going to pull through 2. In that same space, we're going to make 2 more double crochets. And 2. And we're going to repeat in between the next space. So we're going to skip those 2 stitches and work in between the space and make a cluster of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat, skip the 2 stitches, work in between the space, and make a cluster of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and repeat. 1, 2, and 3. Repeat this sequence all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. At the end of the round, you're going to join to the top of your first stitch with a slip stitch, and you're going to fasten off here. And at the end of round 3, you should have 36 double crochets. For round 4, we're going to be working in between the spaces between the clusters of 3 double crochets, and we're also going to be dropping down into round 2 and working in between the double crochet stitches, like here and here. And you can join with a chain 3. I'm going to use a standing double crochet again. I'm going to make an elongated double crochet into round 2 right here. So you're going to wrap your hook and you're going to go in, pull up a loop. So you're going to pull it up to the height of the other stitches and you're going to make your double crochet stitch that way. And on the other side of that space, you're going to make a double crochet. So you have your double crochet into the space, the elongated double crochet into round 2, and then you have another double crochet into the space. So you have a total of 3 double crochets. And you're just going to repeat that into the next space. You're going to make a double crochet and make a double crochet into round 2. Pull up on that loop and make your double crochet. And on the other side of the space, you're going to make another double crochet. And you're going to repeat double crochet into the next space. You're going to make an elongated double crochet into round 2 and another double crochet into the same space and repeat. You're going to repeat this sequence of stitches all the way around and I'll meet you at the end. At the end of the round, you're going to join with a slip stitch to your first stitch. And you're going to fasten off here. For round 5, you can join in between any of the cluster spaces. I'm going to join with a standing treble crochet, and you can also use a chain 4 to join. For standing treble crochet, you put a slip knot on your hook, and you're going to wrap your hook twice, 1 and 2, and you should have 3 loops on your hook. And you're going to go into the space, any space will do, pull up a loop. You now have 4 loops here on your hook. You're going to wrap your hook and pull through 2 loops. Wrap your hook and pull through 2, and then wrap your hook and pull through 2. And that is your standing treble crochet. In that same space, you're going to make 2 more treble crochets. For a treble crochet, you're going to wrap your hook twice. You're going to go in, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. Pull 2 loops off, then 2, and then 2. And you're going to make another treble crochet. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And make 3 more trebles into that space. 1, 2, and 3. And that is the first corner for this square. You're now going to chain 1, and you're going to make a cluster of 3 double crochets into the next space. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat. You're going to chain 1 and make a cluster of 3 double crochets into the next space. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to chain 1 and create one more corner, the second corner, you're going to make 3 treble crochets into the next space. 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and make 3 more treble crochets into that space to complete the corner. 1, 2, and 3. And you're now going to repeat the sides. You're going to chain 1 and make a cluster of 3 double crochets into the next space. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat. You're going to chain 1 and make another cluster of 3 double crochets into the next space. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat this sequence all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. At the end of the round, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to join to the first stitch with a slip stitch. And if you're happy with this because it looks pretty nice, you can stop here if you choose to. But we're going to do one more round so you have an option and you can see what it looks like. I'm going to do a round of single crochet. For round 6, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to make a single crochet into that same stitch as the slip stitch. You're going to make a single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Into the chain 3, you're going to make a single crochet, 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to single crochet into the chain 1 and make a single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat single crochet into the chain 1 space, and you're going to repeat to the next chain 3. So you're going to single crochet into the next 3 stitches and single crochet into the chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. And into the chain 3, you're going to make 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat this sequence all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. You're going to make a single crochet into that last chain 1 space, and then you're going to fasten off here. This is the last round, and you're going to join to the first single crochet stitch. You're going to join to the first single crochet stitch on the boat loops, and then over to that last single crochet stitch into the back loop. And that's it. That is the end of the tutorial. This is actually a pretty easy square and works up very quickly. So this is what the back of the pattern looks like, minus my ends. And this is the front of the pattern. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment, share it, and I will see you in the next video.